welcome. We would like to ask you, where do you think permaculture should go or is going?
The, what does it mean? Should go means what?
In what direction do you
Okay,
think is going?
okay, it should go.
Should go.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I personally feel I think I'm going to talk tomorrow in my closing ceremony. I wanted to give a different direction to the IPC, where people are required, where the people are needed these kind of concepts, which areas are required this kind of approach. I think those definitely those they need these kind of activities in those countries. But I think a little bit different ideas about the IPCs. Very fundamentally, the IPCs, the challenging and solutions are required. What are the challenges in those countries? How the permaculture solutions are required? Solutions from permaculture. So, if there is any solution to that particular country, what are the solutions? How we can solve them? How we can make that things are better through our permaculture concepts? What are those countries? What are those areas? I think the people, those who are very similar kind of practices, similar kind of agriculture, agro-climatical regions and the food habits and the cropping pattern and same language. I think this is very important rather than the international level. If you have those connections are more stronger than international, is the regional is very stronger. I think better you can have a come together all regions where the working on same lines, same language and same people what they want. I think I am looking at the IPCs like regional is a more stronger or national, not the international, because international is a world is so big, you cannot pull them every 2 years coming to a place and discussing and going back to their countries how it is applicable. But there is a principles and ethics are same, but the application is important. How these principles applicable in those countries, you have to struggle out, you have to do it, you have to apply them and see whether it's feasible or not. I think that directions we wanted. The IPC's direction should be very clear, which country required, where is the weak movement is there. We will build the movements in those areas by taking these concepts, and we have to host these countries there in the IPCs in those countries. We have to make them aware what is going around the world, why these particular areas are not taking up permaculture. I think there must be some awareness lacking, or groups are not actively working, or the permaculture people are not so involved in the community work or on their own farm or with the community or in the institutions, in the schools, how they are converging with all these departments, all these kind of people where you are working. I think we need to work hard through that direction. Then only we can spread our movement to the corners of all the entire globe. I think that's what we are expecting. I think the direction should be more involvement with the community, what they wanted, what you want, how you want to take them, and how we can look for the new society where people are happy and with peaceful and they get sufficient food and they are more visionary of about this future generation. How we make them feel happy for the future generation, and what shape we are handovering this good shape, or which shape you wanted to hand over. The time has come to decide to what kind of movement you want it, how permaculture will be part of this entire problem. I think that is where we wanted to take this direction to the a different mode and different direction. I think as so far is a very monotonous thing is happening in every country, and the same convergence and conference and some tours and stop. Then what is happening within 2 years? There is no, we don't have much data, much information. What happened from England to India? I think that information is much more required. How much you have spread, how many countries have been practicing this, where the people are working, what is the network, how we can change them, how we can create more abundance production, at the same time the value system which is embraced by this permaculture. So that is the direction I wanted, not just having and get together and big gathering every 2 years and talking and lot of things are happening. I think is how much we can absorb, I don't know. The limited is much better than the more and abundance, and you cannot absorb all the concepts and theories and meeting so many people at one place. What is happening sometimes is very chaos, sometimes very clear, but the chaos and clear, how you can converge and how can you merge them, what picture you wanted to look at. I think that everybody, every permaculture person should think of. I think we have to take a different path, different direction that will be better for the future, better for the existing the systems and the people.
Thank you so
Thank you so
much.
much. Yeah.
And I would ask also another thing. You have a special message for the Italian permaculturists?
Yeah, I heard. I actually the Italian and permaculture. Last time I heard there is a national permaculture convergence. I is very happy to hear that there is a hosting the international national permaculture convergence. I think is a more the things which are happening at the national level. I think you have to regional level is much important. I think if you if you concentrate on the regional, much more network, much more relevance is important rather than the national event. I think each country, each state, each district, each place has their own reasons. I think you come together, work together, definitely you will see the new world where everybody needs what they wanted to get to this through this permaculture concepts and philosophy. Definitely the things will move in better manner, and definitely everybody will be happy with what we are doing and will do better for the future generation.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.